If you're like much of the country, you're probably getting a little tired of seeing the same political candidates making the same political observations, whether you agree with them or not. Even some of the most hardcore political junkies are ready for the primary season to resolve itself. Of course, there are other candidates, other ideas, and yes, other political parties out there. Just because they're all but ignored by the mainstream news media doesn't mean they don't exist. I recently spoke with some of Tennessee's most active Green Party supporters and candidates at their state nominating convention. It wasn't held in a swanky ballroom or expensive auditorium. It was held here at Nashville's Italian Market in a private dining room free from lobbyists, moneymen, and wannabe power brokers. Here's a sampling of some of the day's events and the people involved.
The Green Party of Tennessee has gathered today to have their Tennessee State Convention. The Green Party is based on 10 key values, but also 4 pillars, and it's a lot easier to talk about the 4 pillars. The 4 pillars are social justice, peace, ecological wisdom, and grassroots democracy. The two-party system that we have in the country today really limits our choice. They are so very well entrenched that it's able to keep third parties from being able to participate. So we don't get into debates and we don't get our name out there in the media. The media is complicit with this power structure that we have, and so they don't really open the door for us either. And in the meantime, we just encourage people not to feel like you're wasting your vote if you vote for a third party, because if you're voting for the entrenched system, then that's the wasted vote. So vote third party.
I'm a candidate for the 5th Congressional District in Tennessee. I'm going to run on a variety of issues, ending the U.S. involvement in the war in Iraq, pushing for more alternative energy sources that will create clean fuel for the future and basically an inexhaustible supply.
Well, I'm running for the United States Senate because I believe it's time to end the war in Iraq. It's just been an absolute disaster. It's probably one of the worst foreign policy decisions ever. I'm running to win just the same way that everybody else is running to win. But as long as we have corporations funding our elections and, private interests being able to really almost predetermine who wins, then it's a real uphill battle. But if people like me and other people who are really concerned about our democracy don't run for office, then we're never going to get anywhere. We have to run. We have to be out there because we're really the mainstream. Our voice is really the mainstream. And the voices of the rich and the powerful, that's really the minority. It's just that they have the most influence right now.
From Nashville, Tennessee, this is Dustin Ogdin reporting for Choose or Lose Street Team 08.